Us two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horn.
Welcome back to the Saturday Showcase Spotlight. We're spotlighting all of Shody Media. It's Shelly and Jody. We're here.
Woohoo! Yeah, we definitely want to shine a big bright light on all of these cool podcasts that are going on, even though some of them are on summer vacay, but most of them are still putting out some cool things. So if you're new here, first off, welcome. We are Shody Media, a community-driven podcast network based in Austin, Texas.
Yeah. We're, connecting people, sharing stories, engaging community.
That's
We
right.
love it.
I love it too. And I love all of the connections that we're making. And Saturdays are for discovery. That's right.
Yeah. Go on an expedition. Find a new podcast. Find some new friends. Check out Patreon. Find some new artists. So much fun. This is your chance to step outside your usual playlist and fall madly in love with some other podcasts and some other artists and hopefully adjacent because we're a lot of fun.
We are. And we want you to join our Shody family by listening to all these great podcasts that are out during the week. So this is your chance while you're running errands or getting ready for the week or doing some chores. This is your chance to kind of tune out and tune in.
Agreed. So what do we have on Shody Showcase? What you can catch from this last week is the Conspiracy Farm. Vincent did a deep dive on the Bronze Age collapse, Volume 1. So when there's a Volume 1, there's going to be at least 2 or 3 more.
That's right. I love Vincent, his incredible brain and his insight into this world around us, into the past, present, future, alien life, you name it. I learned so much from him. And he is just a master at technology too. So I love his little songs that he creates and so much more. And then on Mondays, what do we have on Mondays on Adjacent?
We right now for another 2 or 3 weeks, we are sharing our adjacent givers. And this last week, we interviewed Josh Sagert, who's our family defense attorney. And this coming Monday, we're interviewing a public educator, Marianne Sides.
Oh my gosh. I love both of these people so much. So give it a listen. Tell us what you think. Like and comment and share with other people. Also on Mondays, we have the Chord of Connection, and the Chord has a special guest, Opal. I love Danielle and what she's doing with Chord of Connection. She makes you feel connected and at ease and understood. And as you're growing and changing, she's a person that embraces you and wants you to be the best person that you can be.
And Opal's story was fascinating. She owned a couple businesses and just did a lot of self-reflecting and searching for her goals in life, and she's decided to sell all of her businesses, and she's going to explore herself. And she, like our friend Nicole Parrish, teaches people about pleasure. That is what she's researching. So if you didn't listen to that episode, give it a listen. Actually, Opal is going to be in Austin a little bit this summer, so we might have an opportunity to meet and greet with her. Also on Mondays, we typically have Pammy Out Loud, but she's had a lot going on with her family, had a new grandbaby, and now she's already up in Colorado Springs. And when she gets to Colorado Springs, we ain't going to hear from her.
I know. But life there. So
she does. But go check her out on the social. She did this beautiful hike with a group of 50 plus people over the age of 50. They did this big hike near Colorado Springs, and and the river is just flowing and it's gorgeous.
Oh, it's so pretty up there. I can't wait to make my way up there coming soon. On Tuesdays on Adjacent, we interview Jorge Alderete, a good friend of Shelly and Adrian's. He really gives you so many great perspectives about raising children, having businesses, connecting with other people. I loved his interview so much.
And this coming Tuesday, she started her own podcast. You can follow her on her own podcast. It's Kelly.
Yeah, she's a powerhouse, Shelly, a powerhouse.
Yeah, she presented to a women's group at Leona yesterday, and such a powerful speaker. She has shared it all on her social media. We sat down with her a couple of weeks ago, but we wanted to give her time to like get her podcast out there, get her podcast legs out there before we kind of shared it with everybody. So you can listen to her podcast and then go find her. She is impressive. She's a fireball, and she's so engaging.
I love it. Usually on Tuesdays, we also have Kim and Friends, who's taking a break and will be back in July. This is when she's busy with family, when kids get out of school and all of those things. So I love her podcast. It's so much fun to listen to her mini talks and all of the great things that she's connected to over in her neck of the woods. Where does she live? St. Louis?
St. Louis.
Yeah, she's a St. Louis girl. All right. What happens on Wednesdays?
On Wednesdays, our friend Veronica has a Shady Bee experience. She's deep diving the Whiskey Riot.
I was listening to it when I was driving out of town, and I love it. And I wrote, hey, was our Milam Green there? Was Rick there?
That's right.
I'm sure he was. But I love her stand on things. I like that she's making a little twist and a little change and finding her footing, and she's gone solo. So let's see what she can bring. Shady V, that's a great name for a podcast. I love it.
Yeah. And we also have Mom's Favorite. This last week, they took a little break just with summer and everything going on, but they'll be back this coming week. But we, on Wednesdays, currently, it's going to change in July when we start season 4. But currently on Wednesdays, we do, have you heard this one? Last week, Jody's dog, Georgia, wrote her a love letter.
I loved it.
So good. And this week, Jody has another story for us. And when Jody tells a story, they're typically very scary or very unnerving, or they make you want to lock yourself in your closet.
Sometimes, I know, but sometimes they're just things about Austin history too. So those are kind of fun. That's a fun episode for you that just want a little story in your life. I love.
Yeah, we would love for you to use it as your bedtime story. So save it for the end of the day. But if you need something, because the Spurs aren't playing, until tonight, you'll have to wait until Sunday. If you need something to get you through your Sunday scaries, have you heard this one a try?
Yes.
It triggers narcolepsy.
Oh, yes. Well, or it makes you giggle a little too.
It does. It might keep you up all night.
Thursdays on Adjacent, we have Adjacent Investigates. And we have been investigating what, Shelly?
We have been investigating men's relationships as we're aging. And Andrew McCarthy wrote a great book, and we dug deep. And this last week, we interviewed Brandon Work, who has a great pile of friends, and he shares how he navigates friendships. This coming week, we have a couple little clips of different people we interviewed, and we know Jorge Alderete and Ricky Duran and shared friendships, and so we're just going to piece them together. But we're interviewing men. If you want to talk about your relationships as an older man, and you would like to tell us how you're navigating that, please reach out to Shelly. We'll get you interviewed.
And typically on Thursdays, Dateable AF usually releases a podcast, but they've been out of town. They're about to get started again. This is a fascinating look at relationships in couples. And I totally enjoy learning more about how to be a better partner to my friends, my family, my loved ones, my husband, you name it. So I love what they have to say about Dateable and being Dateable AF.
Agreed. And they come back in August. They just have been traveling the world. They've been traveling the world, and so they'll be back. And on Fridays, yeah. Yeah, Fridays are for the ladies. If you haven't followed us on Instagram, usually on Friday, I drop a reel with every picture we took with the ladies for that week and what's going on with ladies of left field. And it's College World Series time, and Texas is in it to win it.
Absolutely. We also, for adjacent, we have Friday Foodie Challenge. We went to Hank's, where we talk about we're doing a charcuterie board challenge where we're looking for the best charcuterie board in Austin. We have some good ones out there that we've been going to. And if you have a charcuterie board that you love, that you create yourself, or one that you've had out in the wild, send a picture and tell us why you love it so much.
Yeah, on Fridays, we do our weekend update and tell you everything that's going on around town. And that will be moving to Wednesdays in July. It will be a weekly update. And so Fridays are packed. Go listen to all that goodness. If you want to know what's going on with College World Series or sports in general, go listen to the ladies in left field. If you want to laugh your keisters off, check out Adjacent. If you're a Foodie Friday person, check out our foodie competition and let us know what you think. But please send us your pictures of your charcuterie boards. We got one from all the way from the Carolinas.
We did. So send them in. I will be most likely very soon making a charcuterie board for you guys to see. One of our good friends gave me a beautiful Texas, but it makes a really cool display for a charcuterie board. Love these shows, and we know that you will too. At Shody Media, we don't just share podcasts, we share people.
That is true. We're sharing people's lives. These shows represent everything we believe in: real voices, real stories, and real connections. And we are so passionate about it. So if you've been looking for something new, give everybody a try. And we're a part of the Patreon community. Join Patreon. Let me tell you guys, if you love to support art, if you love to support creators, it's not just a bunch of podcasters over there. It is people sharing their art. And there's, one of the guys, his name is Dave Bryn, and he makes the most fascinating balloon art. Nathan Mangard has all these beautiful songs that he sings to his daughter. Kate and Paul are from Buried Bones, which they talk about, cases that haven't been solved. And but they're over on Patreon. They're real popular podcast, Buried Bones, but they do kind of their behind the scenes stuff over on Patreon. So check that out. Chef Jennifer Carroll, she's a hoot. If you're a foodie person, you got to check her out. She cooks. It's like she has an audience when she's cooking. So there's a lot of banter going on, but she also explores her community and really checks everything out. And it's pretty fun to watch. And then our very own Ben Donnell has finally joined Patreon, and he is just blasting out music. Go follow our guy Ben. He is phenomenal. Over at Patreon, we do a spotlight of other Patreon artists, creators every single day, and we have so much extra. Jody talks Bravo, and she has a big following over there. We're going to start doing some live events, and we have a chat room, you guys. You can chat it up with us. We would love for you guys to share what you think and what's going on and your opinion. And please share our Patreon link with your friends and family. There's plenty of free access, loads of free shares. So give it a try.
Yeah, so do us a favor, help us out here, press play on today's featured episodes. Go follow the show on all of the areas that you can listen to the show on Spotify, Apple, Podbean, whatever. You choose your favorite way to listen to different podcasts. Like and share it. And then definitely, like Shelly said, go on Patreon, because with your support, it helps us grow and get more fun content out to you.
Also, if you just do not want to download another app, I hear you. I hear you. You can go straight to shodymedia.com from your TV, from your computer, and you can get all of our shows. Easy peasy right there. We're putting more and more on YouTube if you're a YouTuber. And so you can find us in lots of different places.
Yeah, there's something for everybody. So thank you all for being here, for showing up and being part of this community. We love you so much. Reach out to us because it really helps us know that actually people are listening out there and getting connected. We love it.
We do love it. And that's it. Y'all have a great weekend. Send us your pics. We love to see what you're doing. You might get on our Friday reel. And
yeah.
I mean, big go Spurs, go Horns.
Go Spurs, go Horns. Until next time, let's get adjacent.